This video is going to be a bit of a wild ride, but I was able to come into contact with a lot more of the H&M and Mugler collaboration, try on a lot of it, review a lot of it, and I'm going to get into a bunch of different items. So let's get straight into it. The day after the initial release in New York City, I go back to H&M. I just happen to be in the area, and I'm like, I'm going to show my friend what this is, if it's still here. We walk in and there's a lot of stuff still there. There's no line. I was just here literally yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, and I had to wait in line. Now it's just here and there's still stuff left, but it's sold out online. So after New York, I went back to Chicago and I went to H&M, and immediately I saw this section that had a little H&M Mugler sign, and I recognized all the pieces that were sitting on the rack, obviously, and they're just sitting here, and I was in shock. I never got to see this jacket, which I really wanted to see, but here I am trying on the jacket. So here the jacket is listed for $2.99. I was so excited to try it on. Here I am in the jacket, and as you can tell, I don't know if in the picture you're supposed to wear like high-waisted jeans or if you wear like lower pants and the jacket just covers more, but this jacket is like obviously cropped, so I think you're supposed to wear it with like, you know, high-waisted jeans. So for my current outfit, which was like, you know, a loose fitting t-shirt, like it just jutted out kind of weird, and for me that just wouldn't do good because this is the type of thing that I would want to like throw on over anything. So honestly, if I were to buy this, I think I would buy it in like the biggest size it could be, but still, I mean, I don't think it's meant to be like oversized, so I don't think it would be as like baggy but still cropped if I wanted it. But the shoulders had really nice structure. It was cool. Here it is buttoned up, not my favorite, but yeah. Then I was freaking out because I found the Mugler jeans. Now this is a bit out of order, but I just figured it was appropriate to show because this goes with the jacket. But here I am loving these jeans. These jeans were a little bit too big for me. They were like, actually, yeah, I mean like they're like 2 inches, maybe more too big for me, I don't know, you know. Because of that, they have like this loose look going on, I guess, which is pretty cool. You can like adjust how you want to wear them. I guess I could wear them high-waisted like in that picture, or have them a little bit baggier like here. I love wearing the baggy with sneakers and stuff. Spoiler alert, I did buy them, and I'm really excited about them. So here I'm dressing the jeans down a lot. I'm just wearing them with, you know, like the chunky dad sneaker, a bomber, I don't know, something about it. It's just nice because I would wear denim in this situation anyway, but to have a little bit of like touch to the denim, like it's nice, and it's not something that we see like rips or patches or paint or whatever that's everywhere right now. I think it's just really refreshing, and it's nice when you're just stepping out for a second. I really like this look because it's like, it's casual with the blue of the denim and then the green bomber, and like I would wear that all the time anyway, and I pair that type of green with that type of black all the time. But to have that black located on the denim in such a way, like it's just such a different touch, but like it's still very within my color palette, and it doesn't feel like weird. I was a little bit anxious to style myself in a piece that is so obviously belonging to a brand that honestly isn't something made by Demna, because I thought that I wouldn't be able to like pull it off. Like how, like if I know how to do anything, it's how to make myself look Vetements or Balenciaga, like when I want to look like I'm styled by a brand, you know. So for me, wearing such a brand obvious piece, this, you know, was one of the reasons why I almost returned it. I can't really like, I didn't know how I was going to style these, but I've been having fun with it and I like them. So dressing it down, it was a little bit easier because they're denim. I was like, you know, it'll be like the fancy touch to like a casual outfit. But I was like, how can I dress these up? I mean, you have to dress them up. They're Mugler, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, well, every time I want to like, you know, wear dress shoes, like dress it up, it looks very Balenciaga. It looks very Demna. So how am I going to dress it up? So basically I tried this black bomber with this little Yeezy Gap like mock neck moment, and then just like these old dress shoes. And I wore it a couple times. I do like this outfit. It's like my interpretation of Demna's work as a take on this Mugler jean. I don't really know. I mean, I like the outfit. I don't really have anything else to say. Like, this is the only way so far that I've dressed up this pair of jeans, really, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what else I come up with. Okay, so then I tried on this blazer for $4.49 with the missing lapels. It's like this shiny leathery thing. It wasn't my favorite. It's cool. I mean, if I had it, I would like it. It might show off like a mock neck a bit better. The thing is with these, like I can't wear these like shirts with like the loose necks around them. Like it doesn't really work. But shoulders were pretty sick. It was giving like villain, you know what I mean? I don't know. I would like the collar on this blazer, but I mean, I love any variation of a blazer, so I'm grateful that it's different. Also, I like how like the pocket or whatever on like the titty is a little bit slanted. Like that's nice, you know? Then we got probably the most classic blazer here in a size 56. It has a corset closure, same slanted pocket, but a different material, and it has the lapels and collar and all that. I really like it. I think this little space I keep highlighting where it has like the underarm, like armpit area, like kind of like chest to underarm, like it just looks so good. The shoulders are really wide, but not like too wide, you know? It's just so good. Like it just fits so good. So for the hoodies, I was so excited about them. I didn't really get to try them on when I was in New York. I didn't even really get to see them. But I was really excited because, you know, I love the look of a Mugler hoodie. It's like that like crop, but it's like a bit more feminine of like the Yeezy crop that I'm thinking of. And when I tried this on, I was a bit shocked. The sleeve curves in this really weird way. I'm like holding it here so you could see it. And it kind of just, it was awkward. Like I know what they were going for, but it was awkward. This was maybe one or two sizes up from like what I think it was intended to be worn like. But other than that, my only other complaint is that the piece under, I guess, to like hold this star thing, I don't know, like it sticks out. You could see the literal like piece sticking out there. And that's not like a huge issue, but it's just not my favorite, you know? Not comfortable for me. There was a nice little logo detail, and then there was also the little metal star on the hood that I didn't originally see, which, I mean, I like it. Then we have the gray version of this hoodie, and I have been looking for a heather gray, so I was really hoping that I would like this hoodie more than the black one because I've wanted a heather gray hoodie for a little bit. I still don't have one. But anyways, here it is on. This is a lot more in like my day-to-day style. I like how the strings hang. I just think it looks cool, but you can still feel that piece in there, and I think it just adds a weird texture that I did not really enjoy. But I like how the strings are kind of hidden in there. It's just something different, something nice, you know. Okay, so then we have the see-through mesh star shirt thing. I know everyone was freaking out about this, men's, women's, all the above, and I thought this was really cool, but I would not wear something like this normally, and that's because of my titties. I don't want to show them. Like, that's just not me. It's scary. I can't do it. And so here I am, kind of liking it, but kind of having a breakdown as well. um the only thing I will really say is like the fit of this was really nice, and also it felt like magical. It felt like there were no clothes touching my body. It was just very nice feeling. Like I really did like it. Like if I didn't hate how I looked under it, then I think that I would love wearing this, but I just couldn't deal with it. So here you go. So I returned back to H&M several times out of curiosity, and I tried on this blazer in another size just to see how it fit, and this time I got to wear my jeans and like a tighter shirt. I really like the way it looks, and it was funny because normally the H&M Mugler belt is an M, but I had a B for Balenciaga. But then, you know, the shoulders on this, beautiful. I think it fits better when it's a little tighter. Like, you're not meant to oversize this because it just doesn't really work. It looked really nice from the side as well. Like, the back looked a lot better when I sized it correctly. And also, just a side note, it was really nice that, you know, you get to try this stuff on after the initial release day, and I guess people return their stuff, and you just get to enjoy the product. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to wait in a line. You don't have to worry about just everything. Like, I was just enjoying the products. But here I am trying on this shirt. I don't love the quality of the print. I mean, I get what it's supposed to look like, but I just think that in real life, it looks a little bit less glamorous than in pictures. It also looks like it's easily, like, damageable. I don't know. There was some weird, like, circle mark, but the shirt fit really nice. Then we have the same tee in white, which fit nicely, felt better. The black looked a little bit better on that print, but I just wouldn't spend the money on this shirt because I don't feel compelled to buy the product, but whatever. Next up, just some random pieces. These came in like my third time visiting. I don't even remember seeing these, but these were special, I think, because the tag looked different than all the other products. But blue and white, like weird button-up shirts, I don't really know. Like, I don't know what to think of them, but I just thought it was interesting, so I'm showing you. So then we have these cutout business pants, and I mean, I kind of knew that like I wouldn't really want to be able to pull this off. Like, I don't like that cutout part for me, but you know, the fit of the pants looked really nice, and I thought I would try them on because they were right there, and I hadn't seen them before. So they fit a little bit weird. I think it was a bit awkward trying to find out like where they place on the body, but I just don't like how they fell. It was strange. So then I discovered that there was the women's section upstairs, which is really some of like where the heat is in this collab, you know? So I saw this really cool dress with an integrated belt, and the material was just beautiful. And I saw the corset blazer in a bigger size than it would be intended for me, but I still wanted to try it on. And what I learned is that this is not something you can oversize. It just like, unless you like this look, it just didn't look right on me, and so I was a little bit upset, but that's okay. But then we have the big shopper tote, which was just way too overpriced. I believe it was like at least $300, and I just don't see myself paying that for this bag. I really loved this skirt. It had like a integrated belt and belt clip, and the material was like that like wool business pant, business skirt style, and I thought it was really cool. That clip was metal, by the way, and it was next to these cool pants as well. I already covered part of this in part 1, but we had corsets, dresses, and this beautiful material, and it was just really cool to once again see it all right there. I never noticed that these earrings have little rocks in them, but they look beautiful. Alright, y'all, I know this video was a bit crazy in a sense of like, I'm not on camera in the same way that I normally would be. This is filmed over like several different days. This is also kind of late after the coming out of the H&M Mugler collaboration, but I hope you enjoyed nevertheless. I'm trying to upload more frequently and just have fun with it. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. You can follow me on Instagram at ianreject, and if you've watched through this and you're like, what is he talking about? You can watch the first part of this. I'm gonna go. I'll see you next time.